Stop everything. I don't care if you're eating, working, or scrolling through TikTok. This is not a drill. Hollywood is on fire, and we have the matches. For years, the elite have buried their skeletons under millions of dollars. NDAs thicker than your gym membership contract, and lawyers sharper than samurai swords. But now, the dam has finally burst. Tasha K just dropped something so explosive, so nuclear, that the A-list is running scared, deleting phones, shredding emails, and hiring private armies of lawyers. And we're not talking about messy breakups or canceled tours. No, this is a full-blown, life-altering scandal. The names are out, and they are not cute. We're talking 15 megastars, people whose faces sell billion-dollar franchises, whose music fills arenas, whose Instagram likes pay for private islands. And according to Tasha K's so-called black box, these aren't just celebrity gossip tidbits, they're alleged secrets that could ruin careers, destroy relationships, and maybe even spark a public health nightmare. By the end of this video, you'll never look at Hollywood the same way again. Buckle up, because once the silence is broken, there's no going back. Who is safe? Spoiler alert, nobody. Hollywood has officially lost control, and nobody is safe anymore. The lights, the cameras, the red carpets. All of it has been a glittery facade hiding a storm that is about to engulf the entire industry. At the center of this chaos are Teyana Taylor and Pierre, the golden girl and the rising star, whose lives suddenly read like a thriller nobody asked to be in. You thought their breakups, their Instagram perfect posts, and those staged public appearances were the real story. Think again. Behind closed doors, sources who allegedly cannot be named for fear of career destruction claim this is not romance or drama. This is a ticking time bomb wrapped in designer clothes and private jets. Tasha K allegedly obtained what insiders are calling the black box, a dossier so explosive that it reportedly contains lab results, encrypted messages, and private communications that could destroy reputations and topple entire careers. And yes, this dossier allegedly names 15 of Hollywood's most untouchable stars, the faces of billion-dollar franchises, chart-topping music icons, and social media gods whose public images are untouchable until now. The story reportedly begins quietly in sterile private clinics, where celebrities believe they are safe, only to discover that safety was an illusion. One insider, who allegedly worked at a high-end Atlanta facility, reportedly witnessed a superhero star, someone whose face is plastered on billboards around the globe, discovering a result that set off an unprecedented panic. Security teams allegedly went into a frenzy, shredding documents while private alerts pinged silently across networks of celebrity doctors. Pierre, who the public thought was just a charming new fling, allegedly carried a secret so dangerous that it could have impacted everyone around him for months. Teyana allegedly discovered the truth, and instead of crumbling, she reportedly countered with her own evidence, creating a standoff that Hollywood's PR machines could not suppress. Meanwhile, fans had no idea what was happening. Social media feeds were flooded with wild speculation, rumors, and desperate attempts to connect the dots. But the reality was allegedly far more terrifying than any thread or gossip post. Leaked messages reportedly suggest extravagant yacht parties in the south of France, high-end treatments shared between stars, and intimate encounters that unknowingly became the epicenter of a growing health crisis. The industry tried desperately to conceal. Tours were quietly canceled, movie sets went on unexplained hiatus, and multi-million-dollar contracts were allegedly rewritten to include life-threatening clauses while the public was fed lies about exhaustion or creative differences. And the alleged betrayal did not stop there. Sources claim that one superstar with a perfect, wholesome public image knew his status while filming intimate scenes and allegedly put co-stars at risk to protect a production budget. Multiple insiders reportedly spoke about shared lifestyle hazards like vitamin drips, cosmetic treatments, and energy boosters that were intended to keep celebrities looking perfect but allegedly became vectors of a hidden crisis that nobody outside the inner circle was allowed to see. Every sudden illness, every canceled appearance, every unexplained weight loss, and every sign of fatigue allegedly connects to this secret timeline. And while Hollywood pretends everything is normal, the reality behind closed doors is a glittered-out hurricane threatening franchises, endorsements, and multi-billion-dollar careers. As the dust of secrecy begins to settle, the full magnitude of the scandal allegedly orchestrated around Teyana Taylor and Pierre is becoming terrifyingly clear. And Hollywood is reportedly in freefall. According to anonymous insiders who claim to have seen the black box, the fallout has already triggered a chain reaction across studios, agencies, and even global brands that thought they were untouchable. And now they are scrambling to rewrite contracts, impose emergency health disclosures, and in some cases quietly sever ties with talent to protect their bottom lines. Sources allege that the 15 stars named are not just bystanders but active participants in a network that allowed a dangerous health condition to spread while keeping the public completely in the dark, and whispers from high-level stylists, assistants, and even former security personnel suggest that emergency hush funds, totaling tens of millions of dollars, were activated almost immediately to contain any leaks. But according to the digital breadcrumbs, it was already too late. The panic reportedly intensified when one unnamed superstar allegedly discovered his status mid-production, yet was allegedly ordered by studio lawyers to continue filming intimate scenes without disclosure, putting co-stars at risk while protecting massive box office investments. And insiders claim the ethical breach has created an unprecedented internal revolt among agents, managers, and crew members who feel complicit in what some are calling a public health betrayal on a cinematic scale. Fans have allegedly noticed subtle changes from cancelled tours and sudden weight loss to mysterious absences at award shows, sparking wild speculation online while Hollywood's PR teams work overtime to contain the narrative. And according to alleged leaks, one female singer on the list reportedly chose to remain silent about her condition in order to protect a multi-million-dollar endorsement deal, prioritizing wealth over safety. A move that has fueled both outrage and disbelief. Meanwhile, Tasha K reportedly doubled down, publicly teasing the first name on the list and signaling that any attempt to hide from the truth will fail, claiming she has verified lab results and voice notes that could bring entire careers crashing down, and according to social media chatter allegedly traced back to verified insider accounts. The public is split between those who view her as a heroic whistleblower, exposing a dangerous network, and those who accuse her of orchestrating character assassination. But the tension allegedly reaches beyond fan debates into real-world panic, with agencies reportedly instructing talent to avoid even professional contact with Teyana and Aaron, and some executives allegedly seeking private security teams to vet every interaction. Reports suggest that entire franchises are being reassessed for liability, that studios are allegedly contemplating mandatory health disclosures in contracts for the first time in Hollywood history, and insiders whisper that top-tier stars are panicking while junior talent is terrified of association, creating a perfect storm of mistrust, fear, and uncertainty. Even fashion houses and global brands are reportedly reevaluating morality clauses and endorsement deals, while protesters allegedly gather outside studio gates demanding transparency and accountability, asking why audiences are still being sold tickets while the people they idolize are allegedly in danger. The drama has allegedly reached every corner of the entertainment ecosystem, from film and music to fashion and media, and sources claim that Tasha K's 24-hour ultimatum to the first name on the list has pushed the industry to the brink, forcing legal teams, managers, and talent to confront a reality where no one is untouchable. And the question on everyone's lips is reportedly the same. If Hollywood's most powerful stars can fall, who is safe, who is telling the truth, and who will be exposed next? Now is the moment where you have to ask yourself, whose side are you really on? Are you siding with the stars who allegedly hid a dangerous secret from the public? Or are you standing with Tasha K, the whistleblower who claims to hold the evidence that could change everything you thought you knew about Hollywood? The names, the labs, the yacht parties, the hush money, it's all out there, and the clock is ticking. Every second that passes, the industry's carefully constructed walls of silence are cracking wider, and when the first name drops, it isn't just gossip, it's a seismic shock that could topple careers, franchises, and reputations overnight. You can scroll, you can comment, you can speculate, but this is your front row seat to history in the making. Every like, every share, every notification you turn on ensures you won't be left in the dark when the unredacted truth hits. So don't just sit there wondering what happened behind closed doors. Be part of the conversation, be part of the revelation. Subscribe, hit that bell, and turn your notifications on, because in the next 24 hours,